bit by a spider last night while I was sleeping in bed. Look at this. Look how angry red it is and swollen. Looks like somebody completely different than this side. Yeah, even it's lower and everything. I went to the pharmacy first, and then because I always get a consult first if I can't get in to see my doctor. So I go to a pharmacy, and then from there they recommend where you should go. And so I decided to go to the ER, and which is fine. It's great. It's really convenient. They have lots of doctors on staff. The doctor was really super nice. It was a sweet girl. And it's funny because as you start getting older, your doctors and nurses start getting younger and younger, and it's like, wow, I'm taking orders from someone a lot younger than me, and it's kind of like, well, what's going to happen when I reach that certain age where I start noticing it? And here I am, midlife, and I start noticing it. Ugh. So I'm on this Kefalex. So I have to take that 3 times a day. Alexa is talking to me. I have to take that 3 times a day, and for 7 days. And if you are allergic to penicillins, it has very, very minute penicillin in there, but it does have it. So this bite is causing my cough. My chest is a bit inflamed. I've got a nice chamomile tea going. A little piece of banana bread. And I'm going to be hitting the bed early. I'll check on my emails, do the Facebook, check on YouTube, and hit the sheets. Oh yeah, I also want to check out the ISS, because I just love looking at the International Space Station, but it's too far away today. Probably not going to see anything for another 10 days from where I am. So I'll be sipping on some tea thanks to someone that's pretty well known in the YouTube. Anyway, I'll keep you updated and let you know how well it's going. I'm not going to see any improvement for, they said, between 24 and 48 hours. They said 24 hours with the pain and itching, and then I probably won't actually physically see anything for 2 days. So I'm setting my clock to remind me, or my watch, 3 times a day, morning, noon, and bedtime. And I have to remember to eat something with it. So like I said, I'm having a little bit of banana bread, and I had some coconut milk earlier when I actually took the pill about 25 minutes ago. And now I'm going to settle down to my chamomile tea. So see you soon. Look how the swelling is. I mean, the swelling is coming all the way down here. This is where the bite is. There's one here. Can't really see it anymore, but so there's one there. There's one there. I don't know what kind of a spider it is. We do have wood spiders, and then we have these really funky little things. I see them all the time. And in fact, there's one right here. Hold on. I just took my temperature, and it's at 102.5, and they said it's normal. It's gonna happen. And but I got there at a, the nick of time type of thing, So if you ever get bit, don't delay. Get things taken care of right away. Spider bites are not fun. Good thing I didn't see it. I would have freaked out. Thing is, though, it's still around, and I don't know where it is. So I'm going to sleep now because I need some rest, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. Good night. Wow. Yeah, looks like it's swollen even more. My neck, anyway, this morning. I woke up in a wicked bad sweat last night. Everything was wet. I had to change out all my clothes, and this morning I have to wash my entire bedding. Time to get up. Take a look at that. They said it's supposed to get worse before it gets better. That is angry red. And it's starting to have a little blistering effect on the bottom. And when I look at myself, I kind of resemble the Star Trek character, the Ferengi. Okay, let's not go there. That experience with the spider bite was really a wake-up call. Since then, I've put actually this organic diatomaceous earth down. It's safe around children and pets. It's okay to have it in your pantries. You could actually sprinkle it on your bed and on the floor. And what it does is, it sounds terrible, but it's like little itsy bitsy little pieces of glass, super fine ground up, and what it does is the bugs will crawl over it and it'll shred them. I mean, oof, what a horrible thing to think about. If you stop and think about most of the things that are out there, do you really read all the ingredients on these chemicals and stuff, and yet you're using them, you're spreading them out and about, and not even thinking twice, only because you're like, oh, the manufacturer is safe, they've been around forever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really looking into more organic ways of doing things. Just reading into it, you could let your mind go, but don't read into it. Read about it and just educate yourself. Ask questions. Questions. Really important. And never be afraid. I'm a question person. I ask tons of questions. And yeah, it'll save your butt someday. I had good results and I'm really happy with them, and thanking God that nothing terrible came of it. Not everybody has a positive experience. I think that one of the main things is if you do live in an area that has biting insects, to be sure that you check your room out before you go to sleep at night. Check your bed, check everything out, and just be doubly sure. And that's why it's also really important during the day. Really do look up at your ceiling, and if you do see some little web activity, even if you think that it's old or something, get up there and clean it. And it's not going to hurt you, because then you're going to be proactive and you're going to take a look around and say, oh, that wasn't there yesterday. But I know that life can get ahead of you, and not everyone can be a neatnik 24/7, 365, but just you really need to be on top of your game a little bit more if you do have these little critters running around or flying around. Whatever did become of that spider? Well, I have to tell you, it wasn't it wasn't good for the spider. How should I say it? He got his just desserts. I don't know. All right, I'll tell you. I went to go use the bathroom at night, and I have one of those lights that light up in the toilet. I didn't see him. I didn't, I swear. Because if I saw him, I probably would have screamed. But, yeah, I sat on him. It was just awful. And when I finally woke up, you know, a few hours later, because, you know, I went back to bed. I walk over to the toilet. It's like, what's that on the toilet seat? And yep, it was the critter that did me in, and I wound up doing him in. Ugh, poor thing. I hope that by sharing with you my experience, that it's given you a deeper appreciation of these little critters and made you more aware of your surroundings. And I hope that nothing like this ever does happen to you. But if it does, be sure that you seek medical attention right away. Well, that wraps up for this video, and you have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you later on We're Just Doing It. Bye for now.